Well, this is an update for anybody who's been following my situation. I want to break everything down about everything that's been going on and prove and show receipts how YouTube is lying and incorrect in their banning of me. So, all of this, everything, all of the deletion of this channel stems back to my interview with Control Pew from 2020. This was a very long time ago before I knew anything about 3D printed guns. I just interviewed him. I didn't own any 3D printed guns. In fact, I only owned technically two guns. One I bought in 2011 and one my grandfather bought me. But that was it. I didn't know anything about guns at all. I just wanted to find out more. I'll link to that full interview so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Well, I did that interview in 2020 and YouTube manually reviewed this video multiple times. Here is a screenshot of one of the times where they said it is not okay to be monetized, but we manually reviewed it and we are keeping the video up. Well, that is the video that gave me a strike in August of 2022. YouTube claimed I was trying to sell illegal firearms, which is absurd. And if you want to say, oh, I was linking to something that's selling firearms, I did not. The only two links I had in that video were to Control Pew's Twitter, which actually, that was an old Twitter, so it didn't even exist anymore, and then to his website, where he doesn't sell anything, he doesn't link to any files, all he does is sell merchandise. So by any standard at all, there is no chance in hell that could be interpreted as me selling illegal firearms. Now remember, that is the video that gave me the strike in August of 2022. I had mentioned two videos were taken down at once that resulted in one strike. One of those videos I appealed and won. So really it was only one video, and it was that interview with Control Pew. That's what kicked this entire thing off. Now, YouTube is claiming I evaded in August of 2022 by creating a second channel and uploading videos to that second channel during my 7-day strike. That is what their entire argument rests on. Now, remember, if this video never got struck down completely incorrectly, then they wouldn't even have that argument. But I didn't start that second channel. You see what happened when I got those multiple videos taken down at once. I was freaking out that I was about to lose my channel. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to delete every single mention of guns on my channel because I don't want any of the heat. While I was doing that, my friend reached out to me and said, hey, why don't I upload those videos onto a second channel so that they can continue to exist on YouTube? Remember, none of the videos that were striked, just the videos that I decided to take down on my own accord. So that means there were no new videos uploaded to that second channel during that week, and I wasn't the one uploading them. I did not have control over those initial uploads. And my friend, because he uploaded, it was like 14 videos all at once, because I had roughly 14 videos mentioning guns, all manually approved, but I decided to take them down because that interview with Control Pew was manually reviewed and they still decided to strike me and not listen to my appeal. In fact, I appealed on that Control Pew interview and within 30 seconds they denied my appeal. And that's an over 30-minute interview. So obviously, it's all bullshit to begin with. He uploaded roughly 14 videos all in a matter of a few hours just because he was uploading my back catalog that I was deleting. For some reason, that flagged that second channel for YouTube, and they actually deleted the second channel within like a few hours of creating it. He appealed, and as you can see right here, YouTube said we manually reviewed this channel and approved it and said sorry for the mistake. We put your channel back up. It did not violate the guidelines. So, to recap, they striked me for a video they already manually reviewed and said was okay for YouTube. My friend started a second channel to upload gun videos because I didn't want anything to do with it on my main channel anymore. He uploaded them, and then he got YouTube to manually review that second channel, and they said it was okay. So, don't listen to any of the bullcrap YouTube's saying. We have had manual reviews every step of the way, and they still just said, screw it, we're taking you down. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, 1 week before they deleted my channel, they demonetized my entire channel. Their justification for that was repeated violations of their firearms guidelines. Remember, I had no gun videos on my channel at that time, but they still claimed I had repeated violations of the firearm content. It wasn't until 1 week later, when I got a sponsor to make up for the fact that I was completely demonetized, did they say, oh, you know what, we're going to delete everything because you evaded back in August of 2022. So they're completely changing their story. They didn't delete my channel because of repeated firearm violations. They demonetized my channel as their justification. They're deleting it, their justification, based on an August of 2022 Strike, ban, evasion. A strike, remember, which was an interview where they claimed I was trying to sell illegal firearms. This is not a mistake of the algorithm. This is not some underpaid employee. They are targeting me. It is clear as day. There have been roughly 4.5 million impressions on my tweets tagging Team YouTube. And still, the only response I've gotten was an email, or 2 emails. One of them said, multiple guideline violations, that's why we deleted you. And then the other one said, because I ban evaded from an August 2022 strike. Don't forget, they deleted not only my channel, that channel my friend started, my father's channel, my father's business channel, and my personal channel, which had no videos on it, but I had, 17 years of watch history and, tons of videos I favorited. It's funny, the other day I was trying to cook some food and I couldn't find the recipe video that I used because it was on my initial channel. That's neither here nor there though. So my plan moving forward after all of this, I have one important phone call tomorrow that might be able to do something to get that strike removed for my interview with Control Pew from, like I said, I got striked in August of 2022. If that strike got removed, then they couldn't even say I was ban evading. Remember, I wasn't ban evading, but they couldn't even claim that because this all comes back to that one video, the interview with Control Pew, which again, you guys can watch and see there's no way I'm selling illegal firearms. I'm not going to get my hopes up because I've already moved on mentally. If I do get my channel back, the only video I will upload to that channel is an update letting people know I will never upload to YouTube ever again. So my plans moving forward, I've already found multiple ways to replace the income I've lost. I sincerely appreciate everybody who's attempting to help me and give me donations. I'm not asking for any more donations, or I never really asked for them to begin with, but I'm moving on. I have found replacement income. I am going to continue to create content for Rumble, Odyssey, and Twitter, and then Player after my wedding, because my wedding is in 10 days. It's kind of occupying a lot of my time. I have 3 printers here to review. I've reached out to all of the companies. A few of them have already gotten back to me and are very apologetic with my situation and told me do whatever you want with the printer. So nobody's asking for their printer back. I have actually maintained some good relationships with sponsors, so I will hopefully keep some sponsors moving forward. They'll probably pay me a bit less because Rumble gets a lot less views, but that is my goal. I have, other job opportunities. I'm not going to make them public as of yet. I'm going to do that for most of my full time. And then on the side, I'm going to continue to make reviews and tutorials on Rumble, Twitter, Odyssey, and Player. I just wanted this to be a quick update for everyone because I see some people saying, oh, well, you ban evaded. What did you expect? I didn't ban evade. And remember, the video that they're claiming I'm ban evading on was just an interview. Remember, my friend uploaded only videos that were already on my YouTube channel. That's it. There was no new content uploaded to the second channel in that first week of ban evasion. It really is absurd. And, I said this in a tweet. I never thought I was over the target. I always thought I was milquetoast and boring. And, sometimes I wondered, would I actually even watch my own content? But I guess I must have been over the target in some way because, like I said, this is not an accident. They are targeting me. Why they're targeting me, I still can't figure that out. Somebody have a personal vendetta against me, or were they actually afraid of my content? I don't know. I don't want to be conceited enough to say they were actually afraid of my content. I think it's more likely somebody doesn't like me. I know that some of the people in the 3D printing community don't like me because I've covered guns. I don't know. I will continue to never speak poorly of other 3D printing creators. I try to boost them. I always have underloved 3D printing channels in my news segment. I want to promote other creators. I don't want to take them down, but I have a feeling quite a few of them don't like me. Can't say why, and I don't know if some of them have pull with the YouTube staff. I don't know. I'm getting conspiratorial here, but I really can't figure out what the hell is going on. I'm going to keep hoping that I can get that strike removed on my interview with Control Pew, which would end this whole debacle because then YouTube would have zero argument. And then I will also continue to argue and prove that my friend was the one who uploaded those videos and started the second channel. YouTube might not think it's true, but it is. I can prove it. In fact, my friend is willing to come forward right now. I told him no. He has his own second YouTube channel. I don't want to get his YouTube channel in trouble because he comes forward. This was his idea, not mine. I was just deleting all the videos. And he said, you know what, I'll upload them for you. He had no idea it was going to come to this. I obviously had no idea it was going to come to this. Otherwise, I would have, said no, and we would have never done anything with a second channel. But, that's where we are now. I've already moved forward mentally. I'm not, depressed or upset anymore. I'm excited for my wedding in 10 days, and I'm excited to start my new careers that I've already lined up for the future. Thank you to everyone who has been helping me in this. There's some specific people who I really want to thank. Louis Rossman, because he made that video that has, I don't even know, probably close to 500,000 views at this point, bringing attention to my situation. And then we got people like PSR who covered it, people like TH3D who covered it, Nathan Build Robots. Sincerely appreciate it, because there's no way for me to tell my 123,000 subscribers on YouTube that this is happening to me unless they also follow me on Twitter, which is really frustrating, because it'll be one of those things where in 6 months from now somebody will just go, hey, whatever happened to 3D Print General? And then they might look up and find my channel doesn't exist anymore. But without me telling them on YouTube, there's no real way to, let them know. So a big thanks to them. A big thanks to everyone who has been helping me with either donations or sharing my affiliate links. Even Joseph Prusa, who I always got the vibe didn't like me, even he gave me a very generous donation. I'm extremely grateful for that. I don't expect anybody to do anything for me, but I do really appreciate it. When this is all blown over and my wedding is over and I get back to work, I might have one more update. I do have specific people I want to thank aside from the people I just mentioned, but I will save it for there, because like I said, there is still a chance I'm getting this channel back. I have a very important phone call tomorrow, which could make a difference, but like I said, I'm not betting on it. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and like I said, I will have new content. It might have to be at the very beginning of November, but I will have new content very soon. Thank you all.